Hello and welcome to another edition of Parenting and Integrated Talks. I'm Mama and I'll be discussing today on how to get you a job as a virtual assistant. Stay tuned and I'll be right back with you. And we're back. Today I want to talk about being employed as a virtual assistant. A virtual assistant is a self-employed worker, either a freelancer or an independent contractor who, based on a skill in administrative, marketing, and business tasks, will take up your time and could be spending focusing so much for your business and its growth. A virtual assistant is a self-employed worker, usually remote, who offers various services to a client. This can include social media managers, Pinterest managers, bloggers, online business managers, image editors, and other freelancers. Some ways you can find a job is you can go online and go to Indeed.com. They're one of the ones that I used in the past when I was looking for teachers for my online service. And there's many more. They're the type of people that are looking for skills for people in managing email or either learning how to help businesses to get on track, because some people want to open a business but they don't know. They'll go to conferences and they'll go to trainings and meetings, but they just don't have that particular skill. So this is why this particular job is coming to the limelight right now. You usually have technical services and you also have a lot of flexibility and variety in your work, because this is a very growing field. If you notice, before certain things started to change in the USA and other places in the world, they have come to use certain types of businesses that are helping people to micromanage, major manage, also to travel to other countries if they want to start off in other countries. So the jobs are very various. They're part-time, full-time, at your own time. You can find these jobs just about anywhere in the United States. Usually you have some people that answer phone calls on behalf of clients. I knew someone that lived in my neighborhood after they retired from the sports field. They became a phone answering service. So this was way before they start calling them the virtual people. Some handle travel arrangements. I've done this before. I've worked for people that work for major companies, and when they hire us in, I usually will work for them and handle their travel arrangements. I make their scheduling easier for them. And sometimes you can hire people to do nothing but answer questions and process orders, transcribe documents, data entry. I've done this before also, but that's before this particular field came in also. They also work with spreadsheets, organize files and documents, prepare reports, presentations, edit and proofread, SEO research, bookkeeping, billing, and accounting services, manage online social media presence and professional profiles, and they order supplies. If you put it all together, it sounds like a slash manager, secretary, and also a logistics specialist too in some fields. That's what they call them, because I talked to someone before and they told me they handle logistics for a major store. So these are some of the steps to becoming a virtual assistant. Identify your skills. First step into becoming a virtual assistant is to determine what your skills and strengths are. Like for instance, some people have good skills at communicating, some have good writing skills, and some also have editing skills, and some people just are good at managing people, or either managing like administrative type work too, because some people are good on the inside but not good, with the people. So a resume that highlights your administrative abilities will show employers that you're qualified to do the job. Even if you have minimal experience, the most common skills a virtual assistant needs is computer proficiency. We all know that they need computer efficiency, okay? And they need to be familiar with the internet, managing email inboxes, using cloud-based communication, such as file sharing, password managers, and teleconferencing. Proficiency in creating documents, files, and spreadsheets is important as well. Communicating, I mentioned that before. Communication is very important. Excellent verbal and written skills are necessary for virtual assistants to contact clients, receive assignments from clients, and perform numerous duties such as a customer support and creating records person. Editorial skills is important to turn in written work that is free of typos and grammatical errors. I must say, I know how to type, and I've done so much typing for different companies and also as a student, but sometimes I make grammatical errors, although you can set your computer to detect when the error is there so you can correct it. But if the better you are, the better off you'll be at this job. So virtual assistants should have strong editorial skills. They should be also comfortable with doing light research and typing documents. They also have to have organization. Yes, that is one good skill that I'm glad they put down here. Besides helping clients manage their time for overseeing calendars, schedules, and appointments, and performing organizational tasks for clients, virtual assistants need to be adept at organizing their own tasks and managing their own time. As a virtual assistant, you might accept jobs from multiple clients at once and need to perform them all effectively on time. Some people are really good with this. Some of the places I've worked in, I've seen some people, they just multitask. I mean, it doesn't matter what field you're in. Some people are just good at certain things, and while they're on the job, they're just getting better and better. So make sure that all of these that I listed for you, computer proficiency, communication, editorial, and organization, those are just some of the top ones. Define the services you offer in your pricing structure. You can better target potential clients and earn jobs by knowing beforehand what types you are willing to perform. Besides identifying your services, you should also determine your fees Some virtual assistants charge hourly, daily, or weekly rates, while others get paid per task. Obtain any necessary equipment. As I said up front, you're gonna need a laptop. Determining the services you offer will also help you determine the kind of equipment you'll need to perform services. Some virtual assistants may use only their laptop and cell phone, but depending on the type of work and the number of tasks you accept, you may need additional computers, monitors, or phones. Common equipment a virtual assistant may need include a headset, a landline, a machine for printing, copying, and scanning. All virtual assistants need a reliable internet connection. The next one is search for your job. Begin your career as a virtual assistant by getting clients. You may need to start by accepting small, lower paying jobs until you build your experience up. And that's what just about many jobs in America. You have to build yourself up, get known, and just hone in on your skills so you can get known and get referred, and then you put the skills on your resume, and then that'll just make you stand out more for the places that you've worked. You can also refer to your professional network for job openings or search job listings online. Build a portfolio. You can gain experience by asking clients for feedback and for customer reviews, and then examples of your work, of course. Creating a portfolio will likely help you gain more clients and better paying jobs by showcasing your skills. For instance, my background lies in healthcare, a little bit of education, and also in nonprofit, because I decided to start a nonprofit so I can help the community in certain areas. Like if you live in an area where people need to know more about how to understand people and cultures and other things, that some of the big events that I've worked at, they want to combat, different types of issues that are really profound in the world today. So you can use those to showcase your skills on your resume, which I have done many times, and I've gotten offers for jobs. You can market yourself. Success as a virtual assistant depends on your ability to sell your services. Use social media and professional profiles to make yourself visible online. You can create your own website, which is one of the best ways to showcase your portfolio and skills to potential clients. As you continue to gain jobs, focus on building relationships and networking. Consider a specialization. This is important. People always tell me that because some people are just multitasking. It could be in one particular field, but then again, some people are just a jack of all trades. As they say, they wear many hats. I just want to speak about my grandmother. When I was a little girl coming up, I was around her all my life, and my father took me around her, and now I see why, as a more mature person, I see why he took me around her. She was excellent in hospitality. That was her area. She knew how to communicate with people. She also had a good memory, and she also knew how to delegate duties to people. That's really important when you're working in any type of business where there's going to be more than one person. You need to learn how to delegate duties according to the person's skills. My grandmother was expert at this. She knew how to make people feel, relaxed, and she also put people together when she gave events that can learn from one another, like networking, like I mentioned at first. Some people want to be around certain people so they can learn, even just by ear or by print, or just to be in the midst of them and learning, just like sitting in a classroom or listening at a person speak. You can give events where people can learn from each other. If you're the one giving it, you can invite people that you know that they're going to learn off each other. Well, my grandmother was really, really good with this, and she communicated well. She had that southern hospitality way about herself that just grabbed you in. And as I got older and older, I go, I want to be like her, or have that kind of personality where I can get